Hey guys, it's Derek here. We've officially made it to 2023, and you guys all know what that means. More pre-orders to go over, so let's get right into it. For January, I don't really have any pre-orders here. However, if I do end up getting anything, I will definitely show it on the channel. But moving on to February, we have our very first little Nendoroid, the beautiful and cute Toru from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Now, I'm really excited to pick this one up just because she doesn't really have that many figures out there, and a Nendoroid is a very good starting point. There's a few nice facial expressions, and we also get a box of chocolate, and I guess she's trying to feed us her tail again. I picked this one up off of Ninden Game, and I believe it was 6150 Japanese yen. We'll see how this all turns out, but we're gonna start off the year with a little Nendoroid. Continuing with the cute blonde Nendoroid theme, I also went and picked up a Kitagawa Marin for March. Now, this one's coming in at $55.90, and I got this one also off of Ninden Game, but I'm really excited to add this to the collection because I don't have any Marins yet, and I still haven't picked up any of the Aniplex ones because they're a little either too lewd or too unobtainable at this point. But this one looks really cute. I believe you do get the omurice, and you also get a dakimakura with it that's really tiny that she can hold. I'm not entirely sure if that's with the normal release or if that's a pre-order bonus, so we'll see. I don't think I got the pre-order bonus one though. I also picked up a Chisato Nendoroid in March, and this one is super cute. She has a very bubbly personality, and it shows through with all the different faceplates. She's wearing her very iconic uniform, and it's not that expensive either, only going for 4,838 yen. So much more on the affordable side. Not a whole lot of accessories, but you do get a gun and yeah, like a little kicking knee leg thing. Not a whole lot going on. For April, I have only 2 orders as well, and they're both Nendoroids again. One is a Rigu and a Faputa from Made in Abyss. Now, these are really cute, and I definitely have to collect the whole set. I do need a Nanachi, but I think they might be doing like the secondary hat thing. I'm not entirely sure yet. Price is pretty good, about 45,000 yen, 4,500 yen, 5460. Faputa is a little bit more expensive, coming in at 6,040 yen, but I think it's worth it because she does have a, like an extra spare pair of arms, which don't really look movable. So May's gonna be the month where things start to pick up a little bit and heat up a little bit. Not just on the outside with summer coming around, but because I have a ton of orders. First one being a Rem, and this one is the egg version from Furyu, part of their F-Next line. Now, this one's not too affordable, I would say. It's kind of higher up there in that 32,000 yen range, but I'm a little bit crazy, and I've also kind of compared it to the aquarium version or the underwater version also from them, and I think you kind of would pick and choose. I wouldn't necessarily get both, but this one looks good. To accompany our Dragon Maid Toru, I also picked up a Kana just so she would have someone to be with. I think this is super cute, and Kana does have some figures out there already, but I feel like her body shape and everything fits really well with Nendoroids. Price-wise, it's not that great though, about 6,150 yen. At least that's how much I picked her up off of Ninden Game. If you're gonna get Toru, you might as well get Kana, and eventually I really do hope they make a Kobayashi as well, so you can have the 3 of them together. And maybe also like some Nendoroid more stuff so you can emulate their apartment. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. And over on the Ami side, I also ended up picking up 2 more Nendoroids. One of Shaltir, Bloodfallen, and also Albedo. Now, Albedo is a re-release. She was originally released back in 2017 and once in 2019, but I'm really glad I was able to pick this one up for pretty much retail because I originally was going to pick her up last year at some point locally. Someone had a listing on Facebook Marketplace, but they wanted like $125. I almost bit the bullet. I almost did it, but the images they sent over looked really sus. No good indications that it was real. Yeah, maybe it was a good thing I didn't do that. Rounding out the month of May, I'm going to be adding to the Pokemon collection a little bit with a Brandon and Trico. These are both from Kotobuki F, part of their Art FXJ line, and they're incredibly affordable. They're only going for 10,900 yen? Yeah, that's crazy. Which is incredible in today's day and age with how everything is kind of ballooned and skyrocketed up. I'm glad that Koto is still holding it down and giving us affordable prices on these. This may not be the only Pokemon thing that I pick up this year. Because in June, we're also getting the May and Mudkip, which is also a re-release. I believe there was a Torchic version that was out a little while back, but that was more of the anime version. I like this more than the fried KFC chicken. This this is going to be added to the collection. It's also going for the same price as Brandon, and I think it'd be really cool to have them both together. Next, they just need to re-release the gold and silver characters, and yeah, and then all the Gen 1, and then I'll be happy. Now for this next figure, I kind of regret buying a previous version. Now there's nothing wrong with that previous version if you did end up getting it, because I know a lot of people said I convinced them to get it last year. But you know, my taste changed. Maybe yours will as well. And yeah, I ended up selling that Tomioka Gyu to pick up this new Tomioka Gyu from Alter, part of their Altair line. This one just looks a little more sophisticated, and you can kind of see his body a little bit better. I believe this is also in a 1/8 scale as well, so not too big, but the price is what, like 21,000 yen roughly? Kind of on, you know, like it's alright. There's not too many effects swirling around, but he looks really good. Also, it's Alter, so good quality Alter. And the last figure I'm picking up this month is another Nendoroid from Rucrius Ricoir, and that is going to be Takina. Now, this Takina is going to be matched up and paired with Chisato. You know, it's obvious. You have to have both of them together. This one didn't go for too much either. Same price as the Chisato, so I'm really excited about this. And hopefully they add more of the characters from the cafe with their cafe outfits. That would be pretty cool too. I need more Nendoroids from there. July is going to be another fun month because we're finally adding another bunny to the collection. And this one's going to be the freeing quarter scale Ikumi, part of their Beast line. Now, I'm pretty sure I've covered this before in a previous video, but the overall look of this figure is pretty solid. But I think the internet was still kind of up in arms because the bikini color was not what everyone thought it would be, and she doesn't have like a meat cleaver or anything. I think freeing does still need to kind of get more creative with these figures, maybe add some accessories that they usually hold on to and whatnot, but I'm still very happy to add this to the collection. Even with that hefty price tag of being like 36,000 yen, I'm okay with it because I need to add this to the collection. Now, because it's so expensive, I also ordered it off of Good Smile Company, and that means I'm only paying 2,000 yen for shipping for a decent sized figure. I didn't want to order it with any other company or any other site because if I combine shipping, it could get really expensive. And adding to my ever-expanding Overlord collection, I'm going to be adding our very first battle mate here, Beta. I'm not going to try to pronounce her first name, because you know how I am with pronouncing names. And this one's not that expensive either. It's only about 23,000 yen, and it's another Alter offering. So I'm super excited about this one, because Alter, as we all know, makes crazy figures for very decent prices. This one's no exception. This is considered a Sobin version, basically just based off of the original illustrator's artwork, so this looks very spot on. She is sitting on something as well, same with Gamma, and I think they would look really good together as a set. If I can only get my hands on one of the Gammas, then we can have a set. We're gonna go grail hunting in 2023. I definitely have to add that. Finishing up July, we have one more Nendoroid order of Shuna from the Reincarnated as a Slime anime. Now, I'm super excited to add this one to the collection because I recently picked up our boy Diablo, and yeah, I really wanted more. Now, this one's a little bit more on the expensive side, coming in at 7,590 yen, so on the upper end scale here, but we do get another Rimuru here. We're just collecting more and more Rimarus. Hopefully they end up making everyone else in Nendo form so I can get most of the main cast, but we will see. I still need a Rimuru as well, but that's for later, I guess. As for resin pre-orders, I do have one currently. That is the Larvitar from Moonshadow Studios. It's part of their evolution line, so you have Larvitar in the middle, trying to evolve or kind of conjure up the Tyranitar in the back. I think this is a really cool concept. We kind of skipped the ugly middle teenage phase of these evolutions, and you go straight into the final evolution, which is definitely the best one. Well, other than the really cute first form. So 1 and 3, we skip 2 because no one likes 2 really, or usually. I picked this one up for $84 off of Favorite GK. Yeah, I'm excited to get this line started. Hopefully they will start making more of these because I would love to add more. Just one resin pre-order for now. So that's kind of my outlook on 2023 so far. Not a whole lot of things going on past July, but I do think there will be more eventually. It's just a matter of time before more things catch my eye and I add it to the list and we spend more money. But that's it for now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is your pre-order list like this? Like sharp cutouts at some points, or really spread out and there's a whole bunch of stuff? I'm kind of curious. Let me know. And let's go into 2023 on a strong note. Give this video a big old thumbs up, and the next video should be another fun one. I'm gonna film this basically right after this one, so I'll see you then. Bye.